the snow. In a one horse open sleigh, over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells of something sing. They're not very.
Find me in the club, comic collect the bub. I got the comic keys, come on, let's hook a rub. I'll bring my NYX with the Spine Takes color rub. The comic collector club, come subscribe it up. Immortal Biggie Shaq, go ahead and look it up. Joining YouTube's best with the comics that we love. So come and join me up if you're into getting subbed.
Yeah.
We are here. I forgot it was even Collector Club week. Fucking D had to convince me. I was fighting it the whole way. I'm like, no way, man. Can't be Collector Club week.
No, I just remember I was busy last weekend during the hunt, or last Friday during the hunt, and you're always the week after the hunt.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was on the club or the hunt about a month ago. I don't think I'll be there tonight, so we're clubbing it up.
Big D show.
Yeah, there is no hunt anyway, so it'd be hard to be on there. All right, let's see.
Yeah. JSS, what up?
What up, JSS? So have you been looking at your 9/8s?
Dude, I looked at a few of them. None of them were impacted, like so far. Like
None.
I'll go through all of them, but dude, like I would hate to have a real valuable 9/8 that's
Banana.
here, yeah, but here, let's see if this one got it.
I doubt it. I wonder why it's happening to people, though. I wonder why it's even happening.
Dude, I might got one right here.
Oh, no. I mean, it's pretty noticeable when I've seen it in other examples.
Dude, this one's got 1, 2,
Get
3,
the fuck out of here.
4 different spine ticks on it.
Is it bowed?
It's kind of hard to tell.
Well, it'd be easy. Well, just hold it like spine slide. Other way. Yep.
Like this?
No. No, like here, I'll show you with the book. Hold on.
Yeah, demonstrate.
Like this. Yeah. A little tilt. Like that. It kind of looks a little maybe arched in the middle. Am I crazy? Can you see it?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, and dude, luckily for this one, none of the spine ticks are color breaking. So, but yeah, dude, there's definitely spine ticks on here. But non-color breaking ones are make me feel better. But yeah, that is a little concerning.
Damn.
This is like a $1,700 book. So
yeah, bro, you got some high 9/8s. That's what people are noticing. Like the 9/8s, I'm sure there's fucking 5.0s and 2.0s to have curves in them and shit. You know.
Let's see what we got on this one.
Yeah.
Well, this one's clean.
Oh, good. Yeah, all my slabs seem to not have any curl to them. I don't think. I'll have to look closer.
My Gambit is good. So yeah. But no, dude, that CGC has always had a quality control issue, in my opinion. Like I can't just let them off the hook with that, you know?
No, me neither. They should be careful with those Mylars and the slabs. They gotta watch what the hell they're doing, I think.
Well, it's not just what they're doing, but what they're using. And if it's prone to curl over time like that, that's a bad fucking deal, man.
Yeah. I mean, they're supposed to be good for like 10, 20 years or something.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to reslab them every now and again, but like they're saying they're seeing it on new books. Like, what's up? I saw CBCS on Instagram today. actually slabbed a banana to capitalize on the news. Like, hey, they're real quick to comment when the other grading company fucks up, but when they got their own employees out there stealing Whodats X-Men 1, they shut the fuck up, don't they?
Yeah. Have you seen the pictures of that the new FF thing? Have you seen that? Oh
No.
man. I've seen people talk about, they're like, "Oh, this is awesome. This looks good." Looks like fucking shit. Here, I'll show you.
I would think the thing is something you don't want to really fuck around with too much. Like, you can change out his trunks or put him in a onesie or something, but
It looks really fucking bad. Hold on, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll just let you be the judge of this.
yeah, I'll be the judge of this.
Okay. Now, I'm not seeing the picture I've been seeing on Instagram. Anyways, he's in the new FF outfit, and I always loved this book. I wish I can get another copy. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to my buddy Low Grade Heroes Instagram because I know he posted about it. Let's just do it that way. Low Grade Hero. This is my guy, man. He's reset his collection so many times, bro. This is fucking. You ready? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Ain't no going back after this, bro.
That's hard to see.
I know.
Dude, you know what? Like, I don't love it, but it's not like they changed his face or anything. Like, it just looks like they just gave him a really dumb costume.
It's not a great quality picture in the first place. But in my opinion, it looks very hokey. I'm wondering if this is like one of those prop outfits that like they wear during filming to kind of have the knowing of what it's going to kind of look like, but it's still going to be CG'd over. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens. Like, like, dude, when the first images of Wolverine came out from Deadpool Wolverine, you know, all people could talk about was like, oh, cool, he's in the costume, but why does he have sleeves? And like, I just said, I'm sure they'll figure it out during the movie.
Biggie D, Sticky Goose, and Swaggle House are doing a live right meow. I say that all the time, right meow. Ask them for a link, please, bro. I don't want to go on fucking Stickies, GT. He's not a friend of mine. I'm hanging out with my friend D-Runk. If fucking Sticky wants any of Biggie Shack, he can come on over here, dude. I'm not fucking with that jabroni.
Fucking Fraggle fuck and Sticky dick.
Fucking Fraggle fuck and stick. Yeah, I'll pass, dude. I'm good. I'm trying to wait on my boy Doc to get here. If Doc comes, we're gonna have a hell of a show. But you know, maybe we'll, maybe won't. Check out my boy Low Grade Heroes, Still Magnum Ben Stiller look, man. He's sexy.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, tell him I said fuck him if you want, GT. I don't give a shit. I don't really like the guy, but I don't, you know, whatever.
But hey, GT, Biggie ain't mad at the suggestion. Like
no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. I get the entertainment value. You want to see Biggie go in there?
Yeah, you would love that. It would be fun, but it would just be more promotion for Sticky. I don't want to do that for him. No, I get it. Live right now. Yeah, I saw it. I ain't sub to him, but I know he's fucking live. I got it. So is DJ Links in 20 minutes. So
yeah,
hang out with us, you hang out with us. I think someone else might come eventually, but we're pretty fun by ourselves. I think. Fuck them.
Fucking Fraggle fuck.
Fucking Fraggle fuck. It is fucking. What are they called? What do you call that when you have a thumbnail that don't talk about what it's supposed to be?
Clickbait.
Yeah, fucking Fraggle fucking is clickbaits.
Fucking Fraggle fuck.
No, a lot of his content's good. It's just his thumbnails ain't what they are. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm here for the end of GSX. These comics ain't worth shit. And then there's like the video. It's like it's still $1,000 book. Well, what? I thought it was the end of the world. Bullshit. What up, 90? I was watching a video with 90 MF Comics in it. It was one of Madness's dollar bin hauls. He got a first Riddler in that video, and 90 was there. I was there too, and I think Just a Rican. Sure,
Yeah, good old Rod.
Sure do miss my boy Madness, man. That was good times.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
Madness.
Fucking Madness, man.
R.I.P. Madness.
He's not dead, man. He's still doing. He just slaying.
Hey,
some
yeah, and he had his did another MCW video today.
Yeah.
I watched that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he understands why I'm a Cap fan, because he basically turned Captain America into Hulk Hogan. So
He did.
yeah, I get it.
What a bird!
You watch any wrestling?
Oh, dude, I watch tons of wrestling. I'm missing SmackDown right now for this, but
You watch
Yeah.
all the wrestling. You probably watch more than I do. Have you seen the New Days breaking up?
yeah, they've been teasing that a lot lately. Which is kind of sad because they've been a tag team for like 12 years, but it's also been a really stale tag team for like 12 years. So, no, it's about time, man.
It's about fucking time. Did you watch the AEW pay-per-view?
No, I've really gotten off of AEW lately. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just does not appeal to me anymore.
Yeah.
It's been tough to watch.
I liked their match with what's his name? Fucking Osprey and MJF for their like 50th episode or some shit.
Yeah, no, dude. Osprey is fucking fantastic.
He's pretty good. I never was a fan until that match. I was like, oh, he's all right. But that match, they was like reversing moonsaults and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen that. I like reversals. Like, do more
Yeah.
reversal shit, man.
Osprey is if you don't know what we're talking about, Google Will Osprey highlights and just have fun, because that shit is his. He is very athletic, and he really knows what he's doing in the ring. Yeah, you drink it down.
So, I saw an interesting review on the new FF movie coming out, and the new Avengers movie with good old Iron Man as Dr. Doom, and they're saying it might not be a good idea because they paid him $100 million for this movie, and it depends on how they write it. Like, we're going to want to see Doom. Are we going to want to see Iron Man Doom though? I think if they do Iron Man Doom, it's going to be significantly shittier than, and even if they do just Doom and they use the fucking Iron Man character to do Doom, it's still going to be significantly not as fucking impressive. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. I'm really worried about my Doom books and my spec, because I love Doom. I don't like this idea they got going.
I still think that there is hope that Robert Downey Jr. just plays a different character completely. It's not a Tony Stark Doom. Like, he might just play Victor Von Doom. Like, and I would have to see how they do it. We'd have to, but it's like what I was saying with the Wolverine sleeves. Like, I just want to see what they do, and if it's good, I'm gonna love it, and if it's bad, I'll hate it. Like, They're gonna either get it right or they'll get it wrong.
Yeah. Feels like possible doom is coming. That's all I could say. It's either it's not going to be a knockout. It's going to be maybe it's not going to be as good as Thanos' shit. I don't think. I feel like it's going to be a step down, just because the casting already fucked it up. But we'll see. It's going to take fucking forever, and then we gotta wait. You know, like I don't know how they could fuck it up, but they might. So
I'll tell you what they're fucking up on, and they need to get their feet held to the fire on this. We need X-Men in the MCU. Figure that the fuck out. Get it off the fucking ground. Let's go. Do it right. Don't call them mutants because you don't want to have the word men in the title. X-Men in the MCU needs to happen.
yeah,
And
we got company.
oh, fuck me.
Hey guys.
It's Alan.
Wow. So my show just ended really late. So
That's all right, man. So we
So
thought
you
that
guys
Doc might be coming, but apparently he's not going to make it. But it was Club Week anyway. I kind of forgot it was Club Week, so
yeah, I thought
We
it was
just
Club
tried-
Weeks. That was like saying on my channel.
I did not forget.
yeah, D remembered. I forgot, so I just kind of threw it together. But we were just now talking about. First, we talked about Thing and the FF. Have you seen the new Thing in the FF pics yet? The pics of the Thing. You haven't
No.
seen it. Oh my god, I gotta show you too. All right.
So wait, they released the new version of the Thing and
The Fantastic Four movie.
yeah.
Have you seen that yet?
No, I know it's supposed to be very '60s retro style, right?
Do you think that looks like a good impression of Thing?
No,
Me neither.
sorry.
Okay, so we agree on that. Now, it could be like one of those things where it's like a prop suit to make him feel comfortable being a Thing, moving around, and then they're going to CGC it later, is what I'm guessing. But if that's what they're going with, that is fucking bad. That is real bad.
You know,
Oh,
the
I found-
problem
I
with
found
the
another
Thing is
pic.
he never translates well to film.
Why does his head look like
It looks
McFarlane
like
Hall?
some claymation thing.
This is an old thing from like the unreleased Fantastic Four movie.
That was the really crappy one that they made. You know why they did that movie? They had
Just
to
to
do it
keep-
for the budget,
Yeah.
the rights to it. I mean, yeah.
No,
They
they're
had
biggie. They're
budget. It was Roger Corbin, I think it was the director. So yeah.
no. If you go see, if you go to YouTube, I think it's still on there. Like the original Fantastic Four movie that was not actually released is on YouTube, and it's awful. It's so
Yeah.
bad. Dude, basically, it starts off with like Reed Richards talking to this like young, like 10-year-old student, right?
Okay.
Like a girl, and
It's sort of
it turns
creepy.
out that is Susan. That's his wife. Yeah, dude. Like
Oh wow,
he,
that's
he
very
marries her
creepy.
later. Yeah, he marries her later.
Oof.
I guess
Yeah.
that's the way we were geared back then. People,
No.
No, no.
I don't know.
He's out there grooming in the streets.
Grooming. That's how that's how you get your girlfriends, right? Get them when they're young.
Yeah, I sent you a link, Matt. So
Yeah, send you email.
Gmail.
Oh yeah, so Matt lost his internet. That's why. So
Oh. Yeah, we got to make sure we don't get any more. What's his ass? The fucker from yesterday that popped in with the
I know.
the
actually,
car.
you know what's funny? I think his friend was on my chat, like in the chat in my comments. I was like, oh okay.
Well, I did get like 8 subs yesterday somehow. So come on
Oh,
back.
wow.
Shit.
That's
Yeah, it was
huge.
weird. It was. It
Dude.
was like, where'd that come from?
There was a bunch of people in there though. Like it was
It was a busy chat, actually.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then during the week I'll get like 20, 25 people, but on Friday nights I'm always pretty slow anymore. Unless I really gear up and push a club, but I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. But our other topic was the Doctor Doom, and I'm not a big fan of the casting. Are you enjoying the casting so far of the new Avengers movie with Tony Stark's Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom, Alan?
I think, well, he originally, before Iron Man, he actually applied to be Doctor Doom. He
Oh,
actually wanted to be Doctor Doom.
It's always more
And
fun to play the villain.
yeah, and I think he would do a good job. He is a good actor.
okay.
But the problem with Doctor Doom as a character in a way is the mask. You can't really, show all your coolness when you have a big mask stuck to your face.
And actors love FaceTime.
Yeah. So I would say that's the only flaw with that character in general, is that it's sort of like the Thing. It's another character that's hard to portray.
Now, he's a good actor and everything, but are we going to be able to close out the fact that he's been Iron Man for 30 years? Like,
well, I don't know how they're going to do that. But
My theory is there's going to be a multiverse version of Tony Stark.
well, that's what everyone's theory seems to be right
Yeah.
now. Like, that's why all the Iron Man Doom books are going crazy.
Dude, I want to see a trailer before I get my panties in a bunch about it. Like I really just want to see a trailer for it. Like I get why people are doubting it because MCU has not been on fire lately.
Mhm.
Outside of the Wolverine Deadpool, but I don't even give MCU credit for that. But no, man, we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll suck. Maybe it'll be what finally kills off the MCU. And
they did show a
start it
bit
over.
of a trailer, like at the Comic-Con. Did you see clips of that?
I did
No,
not.
I haven't seen the clips yet. They've been They've been taking them down actually. When
Yeah, there was a few channels that posted stills of the trailer that I've seen, but I mean, it looks very retro and kind of cool that way. I mean, if they kind of keep it sort of that Fantastic Four or 60s style, it'd be kind of fun. But
so you did.
Go
Go ahead,
ahead. Sorry. I was just gonna say I'm looking forward to this Fantastic Four movie.
yeah, Fantastic Four is a bit of a cursed film, but
Yes, but it's a chance for them to restart, right? So
We will.
sorry. Go ahead. Go
That's
ahead.
no, we'll definitely have to wait and see how that turns out. Like
Yeah.
that's another one where hopefully it's awesome, but I wanted to see them in the modern day MCU. So I hope they figure that out where like it's not just always a film from the past.
I have more faith in the. I mean, we're just going off casting and little snips of things, but I have more faith in the FF because they're bringing Galactus. Like, and we're getting a 2025 or 2026 version of Galactus coming to the MCU, and I think it's going to be really cool. So
yeah.
I think that's going to be a knockout. But there's just too many cons to having Robert Downey Jr. play another character. Like, they could have done it. I would have been more excited if it had been anybody else and they said Doom, but him, it's just like, oh man,
I think they really want to bring him back somehow, and this might be
His
how.
ticket's gold, right? Like, just look at how people are talking about it, and he just did what, a 30-second little promo, basically.
I mean, actually, if you look at all the stuff that's happened just with the back issues and anything Doom now, you put Doom on the cover, it's gold. You know, he's brought back life into Spec. Like, Spec was dead for a while. You know, even with the new Falcon and movie or the Captain America movie, nobody cared. Now, because of this whole Doom thing, everybody starts caring again about so it has reinvigorated the whole comic community. So I see it as a good thing. Yeah.
It's not as good as it could be, though. I mean, at least we're getting something. But
Who would you
feel
play
like-
Doom?
who would I have play Doom? I like the idea of the guy.
Michael Fassbender.
Who the hell's that?
That's what I was thinking too. Actually, that's the first person I thought of.
Isn't he
Strangely
going to
enough,
play Magneto again? A young Magneto?
He played Magneto in the X-Men movies.
Yeah,
Magneto.
Again,
first
like that.
class.
No, I was telling Biggie who it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Now my pick is going to be something y'all have probably never heard before, but I think he would be good. Is the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Danny
Not-
DeVito.
No,
Yeah, I was thinking Danny DeVito. That's the
No,
only
no,
person I
no.
know in that show.
not DeVito, not the funny one, not the Mac one, the other guy, the bar owner with the sister.
I think somebody put Michael Fassbender in the comments here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Here, I'll get
Dude,
the guy.
but he's
I'll
the
show
first
you.
one I thought of is for Doom as well. That's strange.
You know something? I wish Pedro Pascal wasn't Mr. Fantastic. I preferred the other guy, the one from The Office
Me
that they
too.
had in the. He
was
looked like
gonna
a
say
Reed
that too.
Richards. Pascal. I look at Pascal, and all I can think of is either
Mandalorian.
the guy from Game of Thrones, or Maxwell Lord, or even the Mandalorian. Like
This
I
guy.
can't take him as a.
Oh yeah, not bad.
That would have been a killer Doom.
But hey, I will always live in the let's see how it turns out. Like they could literally just yeah.
I'm the same way. I always give movies a chance. All right.
I don't know why, but he's the only guy that kind of has like the facial expression for me. Like I've seen a lot of actors.
But you don't
and
need facial expressions. You need someone who's
There is
I
eyes.
mean, he looks like an evil guy. Like he looks like he could do it to me. Like I don't know. Who else
Actually,
looks like
there was
Doomish?
some black actor that they were thinking of doing. The guy that was on Mandalorian with the lights, the black lightsaber. There, that was one of the ones I thought.
Oh,
they were gonna-
Esposito, John Carlo. He's
yeah,
coming.
he's really. I actually
we
wouldn't
get
have
to see him
minded that.
next week. He's in Ottawa next week.
He's actually a really good actor. I kind of.
Yeah, but I think he's a little too old for
Was
this.
he
That's
in
true. That's true.
was he in Breaking Bad?
Yes.
He was
Okay,
the
so-
chicken guy.
He might be Professor X.
So yeah, that's what I heard. I don't think is a good choice, but because the reason I said he would be better as Doom is because of the mask. In a way, I don't really want them to do the race swap thing too much, but because he's wearing a mask, his voice is good and he has like the presence.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't want him as Professor X. I see
No.
Professor X as being sort of this British kind of dude.
You also
Yeah.
want someone to do Doom who can do a bit of an Eastern European accent, because you don't want him quite state sounding too American.
That's true too.
I think we got enough X-Men for a while because I'm going after X-Men 1. So Wolverine, Deadpool is all the X-Men we need for the next couple of years until I get my book, and then we can have X-Men.
Biggie, I want you to get your X-Men 1, but I'm telling you, it's been too long since Marvel has owned Fox, and they still haven't announced the film. Like that is
There-
getting to me.
There's nothing under development yet, but do I think that by next year they won't say 2026 there's an X-Men movie? There could be.
I think part of the problem with
Probably
the next
2027 or 2028.
Yeah.
you'd have to wonder which universe they're going to pick to be in the X-Men. There's
I
so
mean-
many different.
Well, it seems like they're trying to set up for X-Men. Like they're preparing it, right? They at the end of Miss Marvel, the Marvels,
Yep.
they had the X-Men cameo, right?
They've been hinting at it for a long time, but they need to eventually pay it off.
Mhm.
And like I don't know. I'm just
Well,
I'm ready for it. Let's get it going.
I do think it'd be cool if they did it, but the problem is the movies that they used to hint at it were all bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's not a good setup for a new
yeah. Well,
franchise.
they also like I've always felt in Marvel comics, not the movies, that the X-Men should be in a different universe than the normal 616.
I always felt like that too, actually, that they should be their own thing. Like I didn't
Yeah.
want them to be with the Fantastic Four or Spider-Man even.
There's
I
Yeah.
just
so
always
many
felt like it
time
was
travel and dimensional jumps with the X-Men, with the Days of Future Past and all the, the Bishop stuff and the Cable stuff, that the X-Men should be in their own little.
Well, that's what makes Avengers so good, is because you feel like it's a real MCU. Like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they fucking say, "Oh, it's just X-Men and just Spider-Man," it feels weird. It's like, okay, it's a Spider-Man movie. We're in wherever, It's like, okay, we're in Brooklyn, and then it's this movie. We're over here. It's like, you guys are superheroes. You can meet up very easily. Just
Mhm.
make it a whole thing and just make the guy the lead character for the movie, and it'll be fine.
But even and I say this from like having read a lot of like enough Marvel to say this, the X-Men tend to not be in as many crossovers as members of the Avengers, members of the Fantastic Four, members of the Spider-Man. You just don't see. You might see an individual member or two, like the Beast when he joined the Avengers, or the Defenders when they had Angel, Iceman, and the Beast. But you don't see a lot of X-Men outside of the X-Men, and they don't get together very often with other people.
The
The
thing that
other
always the thing that I always think about is like they always have these kind of world-ending events, right? And then
Yeah.
you're thinking, well, why wouldn't Professor X or some kind of X-Men character come in that would help with that situation? So
Mhm.
having them separate kind of just makes sense because
Yeah.
it just
Also, aren't they supposed to be in like northern New York and not in New York City?
I think like the Hamptons or
Yeah.
some like prestigious part of New
Yeah.
York.
what up,
So
Scotty?
they're technically
Hey,
that. I
Aslan.
mean, that makes sense about why they're not like running into people all the time. They're not in New York City, but
Yeah, but at the same time, if there's like a world-ending event happening, you
mhm, they can be there in 5 minutes based on their Quinjets or whatever
exactly.
they fly.
I don't
Got
think
this
they're in
for a while,
Manhattan. I think they're upstate, aren't they? Like something like that.
Yeah, they're supposed to be upstate, if I remember correctly, like Winchester or Westchester or something.
Westchester is the sort of nice part of New York,
Yeah.
nice borough.
This is we ain't used the Collector Club book in a while.
Yeah, we haven't done that for a while. We haven't been battling as much lately.
No, we got to think of a topic for the next club or something. Would be nice. I can't think. Oh, I was thinking of sidekicks.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I like that. Hopefully, none of the assholes on the panel has a Robin book.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I might
You know.
have to pull out some book.
And if that person just happened to be like the third best judo master in the fucking universe,
I'm
that
not
really
the
pissed
third
me off.
best. I would get destroyed if I started competing now. But yeah, so actually, here's a sidekick. He's literally sidekicking.
Oh,
Is that your N-word Mickey Mouse book?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have it right next to me. That's all.
I was telling Doc about that book.
It's a cool book. It's very underrated.
Doc was telling me he has a really super racist comic he got, And
Well, the funny thing is, it was not a racist comic at the time, right? It wasn't trying to be racist. It was.
no, I know. I'm not talking about your book. I'm talking about something else.
Oh! The one I actually saw the one that if
Doc
it's the
got?
same one. Yeah, it's the monkeys.
Yes. Now you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yes.
Yeah,
How do you fucking know all this shit? How is
because I know where
Alan
he's
getting
getting the
in my?
books from, and I saw them all.
You guys must be in a chat I don't know about because you knew about the All Star 8 too. It's like, how do you know this
Well,
stuff?
no, because the guy that sold me the book that I'm going to show on Monday is the same guy that sold. So the book that I'm showing on Monday is one of the ones from Man Cave's
Hey, legend.
collection.
What up, legend? Yeah, it's what the hell's his name? I forget.
Yaniv. Straight
Yeah,
Flexing.
Yaniv. That's it. Straight flexing, right?
Yeah, so he's the one that sells all these big books.
He does seem to run across big books somehow. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm buying 50 books from him.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Why are you buying so many? What is going on?
No, I'm just like he allowed me to do payments. So it's
You
some
just
pretty
picked,
big books. Some pretty big
Yeah.
books I'm getting from him. But most of them are smaller ones, but I'd say about 5 are just Grail books. Like
Wow.
I'll give you an example. Green Lantern a Green Hornet #1. Green Hornet
Wow.
Okay.
#1 from 1940. And then Jumbo Comics #1. That's the first appearance of Sheena.
Oh, holy smokes!
And then
Now-
some pretty big books.
I'm curious because I feel like you're definitely not right about this, but I am open to being wrong. So,
Okay,
when,
What a great way to start it off.
that's a really weird way to like
Well-
set it up. Okay,
well, when you said the book that Steppo showed wasn't the first Wolverine Deadpool meetup, I'm a
Yes.
pretty good. I'm a pretty good Deadpool fan. Like I would be. It'd
there's
be pretty
another
easy.
book that's before.
Yes, I want to know what in the hell you're talking about. Please indulge me.
I gotta find it. I have no idea where it is though.
Now you said it was a Walmart
I'm pretty sure it's a Walmart exclusive, but I might be mistaken. in
from
that.
like '87.
It's either a Walmart exclusive.
You see how
or-
that don't make sense? You see how that's like? What are you?
I know it's really early, so I don't know. I have to
Okay.
find it. I'll
All right.
find it and then I'll show it to you.
Yes, I just had to ask because I would love to be indulged.
Because I have
like-
both. I have both books, right? But the
Are you thinking it
Supposedly
might
the one
be?
that I have is-
Maybe it's Pizza Hut. Maybe it's a restaurant. I don't know.
It's some weird book. It is a comic, but in it, Wolverine and a Deadpool kind of meet. It's not like they don't fight with each other or anything. There's like a battle. The X-Men are fighting with some other things, and
Huh.
it's yeah.
I'll be dipped.
Yeah,
Well,
but it came out before the famous one.
It's cool. You know which one we're talking about, D, right? The first Deadpool Wolverine meetup. D knows. Was it like 83 or something? I forget what number. Something like that.
Jeez, I you know the problem is like
I think it's
when an
88.
obscure book like that, I just toss it somewhere.
That's all right. Have you seen the drama about the books curling in the slabs? Alan, you read
Yeah,
about
the Dent Gate.
Yeah.
What's that here?
Banana Gate.
Banana Gate, banana splits.
Let's see if I.
You got 9.8, don't you, Matt? Is your book curling up?
A 9.8 what?
9.8 who?
So they still had a 9.8, but they had a dent.
Well, look at it. Is your Mylar curling up or is it straight, Matt?
Biggie, his is a CBCS, and they're not having that issue.
Oh, it's CBCS.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right. I just like giving these guys a hard time.
Sir, I've
Yeah.
been looking up the Wolverine Deadpool thing here, and it's
Yeah,
like,
please.
I'm trying to find it. One second.
I would be shocked as shit. I would love that.
Check on Key Collector. They show it.
Oh.
Key Collector. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's Biggie's favorite app.
Yeah, I got it right
so
here.
Key Collector and check for just Deadpool.
Okay.
And then if you search Key Collector, then by the character Deadpool, it'll should show the first.
You got that, D? You're on your phone though. You can't do it.
No, I'm doing a split screen right now. I'm looking it up.
Oh, cool.
But somebody told me about it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I picked it up.
That's how I get all my information. Somebody tells me something, and you
Some
know what?
random thing, so I picked it up. It was cheap. It was like
Yeah, and I'm not doubting you. I'm just curious because there's a lot of shit like that people don't know about. I love like stuff people don't know. Like
Yeah.
you're the first person I've heard say there's another version.
There's another book. Yeah.
All right, hold on. So it is a Toys R Us limited edition
Toys R Us.
Toys
See, I was
R Us.
going-
called
I
X-Men
knew
number
some-
1.
Toys
Now-
R Us. Yeah.
In Key Collector, it says buyer beware. Wolverine and Deadpool do not interact or fight in this issue.
That's what I was saying.
Tap the so they've got images.
They're both.
Was it
in the
even
thing and they're
actually
together,
before
but
the
they
other
don't-
one?
Yes, it's before.
Yes,
It was
definitely
before.
is before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't fight. I didn't say that they fight. I said that they are in together.
Well, it also says they don't interact either.
Yeah.
But they're in the same comic.
They're in the same comic.
See, if you would have said Toys R Us, I would have believed you more. But you said Walmart.
Well, I was thinking Walmart. I was going through my, my various.
Yeah, your
random-
stores.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, there is
Yeah,
some
Toys
truth
R
to what he
Us.
was saying. I'm very, very impressed. Toys R Us, Deadpool, Wolverine. I'm just going to
Yeah.
eBay it.
Yeah. It's not hard to find. It's not a expensive comic.
It's right here.
So you see them on the same panel together, but like Key
Yeah.
Collector just said, they're not interacting.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm
interact.
I'm taking a picture of it so we can.
Well, I got a picture already. I see it.
So how much does it go for? Like $10?
$5.
Yeah.
That's
didn't
why I
say
don't.
it's-
I mean, it's you just like to make Steppo feel fucking dumb. That's the reason you said it.
Well, he always does the same to me. Like he'll ask, "Who is the?"
No, it
sidekick
ain't
of some
Steppo. That's
random-"
not it. That's not it, Steppo. Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen the panel before.
But yeah, they like I said, they don't interact. They're not fighting each other. So
Hey, Pop.
So the other book is the one that you want to have, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh yeah,
cooler
it's
book.
like a $50 book or something.
But this one is kind of like, oh, when did they first semi-meet? I don't know. What
It's
do you
like the
call it?
first domino being X Factor 6 or X Force 6.
Yeah,
X-Force
yeah.
8. Yeah.
You know, like I go down these rabbit holes where I try to get the first true appearance of some random character, and New Mutants '98, was not the official first appearance of Domino, right? It's
Oh, okay.
Stay out
she's
of my
like
cart,
she's
Alan. That's my Jenny Sparks.
what?
Stay out of my cart. That's my Jenny Sparks.
So then what happened was I have that book, but I really liked Domino in the movie. I really enjoyed her, the girl that portrayed her, and I just thought it was really well done. And then so I got I had New Mutants '98 anyways, but then there's like 3 other books where it's not really Domino. It's
Yeah.
like
Well, they first introduce her as a person, like a regular person, and then she gets the name Domino,
mhm.
and the one everybody considers the first Domino. And then there's also a copycat that ain't nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
that's
I actually got a graded copy of like X Factor 6, I believe it is. Just because it's the true first appearance of Domino.
Yeah.
as
so first
Domino.
copycat is New Mutants '98, and
Yeah.
then X Force 6 is the first character that ends up being Domino, and then it's
Is
13.
it X Force or X Factor? Yeah, X Force probably.
Force, yeah.
Yeah, Force. I was.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's.
I put that on my speculation before the Deadpool came out because she was in 2, so
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't have her come back.
she was great, nailed it.
That was like the best scene in the whole entire movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, unless you consider the and then the other guy, Colossus. Like Colossus was great in Deadpool 2 with Juggernaut and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
That was all
Hey,
fun
Bleak.
too.
Hey, Bleak.
Hey, Bleak.
Hey, Bleak.
Yeah.
So
I know,
I
but I
was
really like Domino. I just, it really, I love scenes that really clearly define the powers, because her powers are kind of like fuzzy in a way. You don't really know how they would work, but that scene shows how they work. It's just sheer luck, and it just seems to work out for her. It's just really cool that way. I kind of liked it.
yeah.
Oh, I love that power. That would be right up there with me for powers to have.
Yeah, just things work out your way.
Yeah. Oh my
Always.
God, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Makes
Flip a
sense.
coin,
I'd
play
be totally
poker.
bringing her to Vegas. I
Yeah.
totally.
Hey, Steppo, I was defending your Wolverine Deadpool, but apparently we figured out the mystery. I'm going to show you what we found, okay? So this is Alan's Deadpool Wolverine book. It's a $6 book, so you have nothing to threat, okay? It's not a big deal.
It's not going to break the bank.
No, you're okay. You got the right one, so don't worry, Steppo. You got the right one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, technically, Alan did have a point, so that is great
Yeah.
speculation. I'm very proud.
Technically, I don't know if he did.
He has a point.
Like, they
I said
don't.
it's the first
They
time that
don't.
they're together.
They
in the
don't
comic.
interact. They're
They're
not
the same
in
comic.
this. They are in the same comic book, but
There's so many times where it's like Batman and Superman. This is the first time they're in, but they don't interact.
Yeah,
but they're in the same book together.
I got World's Finest 2. It's like the third time you got Superman, Batman, and Robin on a cover.
Yeah.
But they
Mhm.
might have done. I think there was another. There's like the
World's
fourth
Finest from 1940 is the first time.
and
they're
World's
together.
Fair, but I think there's also maybe a
World's Fair. I
Superman.
meant
World's
World's Fair.
Fair was the first one.
There might be
World's
another
Fair.
one too, like a Tech or a Superman where they were together. I'm guessing. I think there might be like another one before World's Finest
There's,
2.
I think there's an All-Star where they're both on the cover in the little.
But that's
circle
later.
ones.
That's
Oh, it's later.
That's later.
Yeah.
Because that's the adventure. They actually were with the JSA, I think, in issue 38. They joined the JSA. They got everybody who was a reserve
Yeah,
member
yeah.
was there.
Okay.
But yeah,
So you was trying to get you a All-American, 16? Not too long ago. What was it?
no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't getting a All American 16. He had it for somebody else. It was somebody else's book.
Doc bid on it and lost by like 10K. He almost went after it, but that book is so high. It's like the amount of money you'd spend for that book, you could get a Batman 1 or a Superman 1. Is that comparable, or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
You could get All American 16 for about, like, on a low end, grade, like low grade, for about 30,000-40,000.
Well,
Yeah.
he thought that's what it would go for, and it went for 60. So maybe I'm.
Depends on. I think it was like a high
Was
it a high grade?
restored.
Oh.
Wouldn't
Now
Flash-
I'm comparing a Blue Label All American to a restored Superman Batman. So
yeah.
Yeah, even a restored Action 1 goes for over 200,000 or something.
oh no, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, Superman 1 restored's around 50K.
Yeah.
The way I
Correcto's
Yeah, that's
saying
right.
that the number 2 fair, the 1940 edition, is their first cover image together, and I
Yeah.
would agree with that.
Yeah, Fair 40 is the one I was referring to.
Then
That's all I
World's
said.
Best
I said
Comics
finest,
1.
but I meant fair.
I think World's Best Comics 1.
Oh, that's Bruce
the
Jack
other one
Burnley.
where they're
Oh,
on
man.
the tank things, like the not the tank, but the cannon.
Mhm. But that's before World's Finest 2, obviously, because World's Best became World's Finest. So,
Yes,
and they were in that book too. So, I mean,
world's best.
as cool as all that shit is, the third one's the most expensive because it's Scarecrow.
Oh, so
yeah,
they're
World's
first
Finest
appearance?
3, yes, but
But that's the lamest of the covers.
It's so bad.
It's pretty lame.
Yeah, the first
I almost
cover
picked one of those
Scarecrow,
up,
that's
by
a
the
good
way.
one.
Scarecrow was a lame character until they brought him back in the Silver Age. I mean, they only used him twice in the entire Golden Age.
Yeah, that's what's crazy that I learned about him recently is that the third Scarecrow is freaking the
in
first
Silver
Silver Age. Yeah, it's like what?
It's like 10,
Well,
15
you know
years
what
later.
I just discovered not too long ago? I recorded a video for a couple of Action Comics in 1984, and it turns out that one of those comics is only the third appearance ever of Dolphin.
Oh,
She had been in Showcase 79,
79.
did a cameo in Showcase 100, and then wasn't used again till Action Comics 552, which is the book I was talking about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
what do you think
Which
about
Yeah, I
this,
mean, she wasn't a
Alan?
popular character. What?
You know
No,
what
but
the key is to this, Alan?
If I could see it. I can't see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on
Is
a
that
phone.
the one
That's
with
right.
the Jack in the Boxes and like the Joker?
No.
I just can't see it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's the
sort of
utility
Jack
belt.
in the.
That's the
Damn it,
utility
man!
belt.
I asked Alan. Damn it.
What is it?
Damn it.
What is it? I didn't
Give
catch
you,
that.
oh, go ahead and guess. What do you think it is?
No, I have no
Oh,
idea.
the cover. It's
It,
right on
it's
the
it's right there on the cover. Yeah, it's the first Batman utility belt.
Oh, really? So that's funny.
Well, it's the Joker utility belt. I don't know if that means Batman or not, but yeah, Joker's utility. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Joker's utility belt. Okay.
I like that cover though. It's not too crazy.
I
I
always
wonder-
thought it was a Jack in the Box kind of thing, like that they were popping out. That's.
I'll show you a Batman book I always wanted. It's not super big key, but I just love the cover. It's like an annual size kind of book. I don't know if they'll even have one on freaking eBay. Let me Google it because I don't think they do. But I got a Batman 2.
So Collecto 6, Matt says Dolphin was in Animal Man.
I think either Showcase 100 is what he's referring to, or later, because Dolphin was used quite a bit post-Crisis, and so was Animal Man. Animal Man wasn't used very much until the same book I mentioned. The book that I'm talking about has this group called the Forgotten Heroes, and it's people like Congarilla, Animal Man, Dolphin.
How cool is that, man?
Yeah, my friend Mark Oldroyd really likes that book.
I love this book, man. It just
Batman
looks
100.
cool.
Yeah, that's a cool book.
So here's a little trivia I'll give y'all real quick. So you know that there's like only a few artists that do the headers, right? And the way I understand it is the guy that did the cover art for this is the guy that did all the headers back then. I can't remember the name of the guy, but I could be wrong. That's just the I remember we did some headers.
I think that's the second appearance of Batgirl.
That one,
all of these Animal Man appearances you're thinking about are all post-Crisis. I'm talking about pre-Crisis. This is Action Comics from 1984. Your Animal Man ones, I just looked it up, are all 1988.
Are you guys going to have a comic book fight right now?
No, I'm just saying, like, this is where, like, because I wanted to make sure I was right.
What year is Crisis, by the way? 86?
85 to 86.
Yeah.
And that's the key. As I said, it's Dolphin. I was going to say Dolphin was used a lot post-Crisis. She ended up in the Aquaman thing. She ended up having a kid with Aqualad slash Temper. Like
that's
she
why
was
there was so much spec around her, because she was connected to Aquaman.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. 79, Showcase 79 is popular because of the cover.
Do you think that you have more FF books than Steppo, Alan?
I'm not sure. I would say I have like all the major keys for.
Well, I thought it was interesting. He said he wasn't an FF collector. I'd imagine him saying that he still has most of the keys. He might not have like First Doom, but I'm sure. I don't know if he's got FF1 either.
I don't think he has FF1. So I have I think I have 1 through 10, all except one issue is missing. I forget which one I'm missing, but one of them is missing. I think it's the
one.
What
I got.
It's the one where they're standing and there's the buildings in the background, Submariners in the foreground.
Oh, you do got a 6 then? Okay.
I have 6, yeah.
Yeah, I like 6.
Isn't that 8?
I think it's 8 or 9, yeah, something like that.
That's neat. I kind of want.
That's on the ocean, like they're at the docks, right on the first appearance of Mariner.
I kind of want Bleeker's book. I think it's 14. It's the fourth Doctor Doom, first Ant-Man collab with FF.
Oh, so Steven's saying that I have more FF by far.
By far, wow, okay. I think Steppo should indulge in some FF, man. He should
Like I have a whole box behind me that's just all FF, like 30 slabs of early FF.
Yeah, I've been looking at 16, Bleak. I kind of like that book. I want
Get back to me when you got a whole box of Scarlet Spider slabs.
I'm working on it.
I have like a few. I
That's
told
what
you
I'm
I picked
talking
up
about.
that one because of you, and then I kind
How
of
much
wish
was
my
it, Bleak?
first appearance of Ben Riley as Scarlet Spider was slabbed. I have a raw copy of it.
I can't remember if
I've
your
got-
copy was 175 or 275, Bleak. Let me know.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. I got like the direct edition, the newsstand, and the second print.
Oh, very cool.
All 9.8.
Yeah, but you have pretty much the whole like Ben Riley 9.8 collection, right?
I have all the keys, but yeah, there's a lot that are missing. Like, and I was trying to catch up to a guy in the census, but
Yeah, you told me about
He-
him. Yeah.
he collected every book, and I don't want to get the ones where he's not on the cover. Like,
Yeah.
Ever
Doesn't
since
make
Alan
sense.
said that Frazetta draws women like a snake face, I can't get it out of my face. Or my mind.
That's that's not Frazetta.
It's not Frazetta. Yeah, it's a different
San
artist.
Julian.
But he does it very Frazetta-like, though, right?
A little bit.
I would say because I mean, look at her face. It looks. I mean,
I know the
Frazetta-
eyes. Yeah.
yeah, it's like big ass eyes and snake-like forehead. It's very gross.
yeah.
I have cool Frazetta. I think Frazetta's best is his art, or his monster art. His art. What up, who dat? Yeah, 275 is a little too ritzy for me, Bleak. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So,
How
so what
y'all
was
guys doing?
what's 275?
His FF16, it's like a 3.5.
What's FF16? That's some
It's
Doom
the-
guy.
Doom cover and also first Ant-Man crossover.
Yeah, it's like the fourth Doom. It's Ant-Man
Is that-
crossover.
That's the one with the magnifying glass.
Yeah, it's a great cover. It's fantastic cover.
So when you guys did your Band of Brothers thing, I was debating about it. I mean, his price was actually fair.
It was fair. Yeah, it's fair. It's just a little too high for me.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
I could get a copy for like 150. That's like a 2.0, and I could imagine it's a 4. So there you go.
After next weekend, I'll be able to start freely spending money again because I've been saving everything for the big weekends.
Oh wow.
That's why I didn't buy anything on Band of Brothers. I really did want a couple of the books there, but
I'm totally broke, so I can't actually.
That's not the truth. That's not the truth. But
uh,
there you can buy my book and then you'll be broke.
Yeah, Alan bought some books from me that Steppo did not get a chance to take. So very proud of Alan for getting some books. I snuck him a Rags #2 second print. I think you're gonna like Rags.
actually, I like the cover that you showed me. Of that.
Oh, dude, when you read the inside, bro, they call her Rags because she's wearing rags. Like she's
Yeah.
naked during a zombie apocalypse. So
That's
really
what
good.
you know. If you're gonna be in a zombie apocalypse, you might as well be
yeah, you're gonna
sexy
love it.
girl in rags.
Yeah. That shit was going to go to the moon, and then they found out that the creators were like selling exclusives that they multi-printed. They said were rare,
Oh,
and
no.
everybody in the comic community was like pissed on that. But the story was great, the art was great,
Oh,
the
that
books were
sucks.
like $200. Yeah, it all went to shit, but it was a big deal at one point.
Oh, that's cool though. Thank you for sending me that.
are we
Yeah, no
switching
problem.
the name of the show to On the Couch with D?
I was like, where's D at?
He's
I'm
like
in the
watching
same
TV
room.
now.
I'm in the same room. I just moved my camera a little bit.
Yeah, I don't blame you because sometimes these chairs, I've been in this chair all day.
I've been in this chair too. This chair is not that comfortable that I'm in. So I have to
Exactly.
sort of-
My chair is comfortable. I've been up since so in my time zone it's now 8:48, and I have been up since 3:15.
Oh, I beat D this today. I beat D. I was up at 3.
There you
You
go.
know, I usually do this a lot earlier when I meet somebody, but I think I've known you long enough, Matt. I finally have to ask you the big question, bro.
Oh, ask him.
Uh-oh.
What is your biggest banger book?
I don't have a lot of books that are considered to be huge. My biggest book is probably the He-Man one, the DC Comics Presents 47.
We got to work on.
It's not a bad book. I mean,
That's a
I've
great book.
never. The part of the thing is, I've never had that kind of like. I don't. I watch carefully what I spend on individual books. My thing is, I'm a reader, right? So I like quantity in a lot of cases.
mhm.
I do have a lot of books in the $20 to $50 range, but I don't have any I don't have a lot of $100 books
Grails.
per se.
Or
Grail.
1,000. Yeah.
My grails are a little different than you guys, in the sense that like for example that Lightning Lad book that's a grail to me, and
Mhm.
it's only a $40 book. Or I mean, the Parasite. I spent $150 on that. I spent $150 on the first appearance of Power Girl. The biggest,
That's a big book.
Yeah, that's a good one.
the biggest book I've ever had, I ended up selling back when I first got a diagnosis that I'm not happy about, and I had the Detective 880, and at the time it was close to $550.
Yeah, I gave that to you. Shut the
Wait,
door,
what's
baby.
Detective 880?
That's
It's
a
just
cover.
Jock.
It's just a cover.
Oh, it's the Jacko cover.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have that one. That's nice.
And I was told I had to. It's not that I wanted to sell it, but I got told that I had a kid who was having nightmares about that book, and my wife wanted it out of the house.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Even if I was in the boxes, the kid would know it's there, and I did. It's fine.
Wow.
If I could pick a now, let's all. I think we're gonna play a game now. Okay,
Listen, my
Let's-
kids come first before any book, so I mean,
Yeah,
we're all
that
gonna
makes
we're all
sense.
gonna take a turn picking $100 book we would like Matt to get. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
All right. So my choice, but this might cost like $120, but you can find them for 100 probably complete. It might be detached, but I think it would be worth your time. Is good old Superman 123, man.
Oh, the tryout. Yep.
yeah, that's one
That
I
is
You
a
would.
get
good
that
one.
for $100? I think it's more than
Oh
that.
yeah, I go to eBay right now. I get a copy for 150.
It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap, Alan. I was surprised because I got a
It
copy.
must have dropped.
Here's
then,
another
because I
thing,
paid
guys.
Too much for it.
Alan,
Yeah.
you're used to it, but I'm not. I'm not used to thinking in American dollars, and
I think in American dollars all the time.
because I buy so much locally that I don't think.
Yeah, here's one for 150 right here.
Wow,
Not bad.
Yeah.
that's cheap.
It's very cheap or best offer. Yeah, they got them cheaper than that. You look hard enough. I've been considering buying one myself because
Well, I bought.
there's one 110.
You know, to me, $100 book.
My comic
is
shop
like-
probably 90
is any
bucks.
slab book. Like you can, any good girl, modern good girl slab book is going to cost you $100. It's,
Yeah, most
like
of
a
them.
9/8 of some sexy cover. It's a
I mean,
9/8,
I
usually about
used.
$100.
Okay, yeah. See, because I paid $180 American for my when everything was done with the shipping and everything and the taxes. I paid $180 American for my He-Man.
Oh, okay. And
That's
what grade is it?
What?
What grade is it?
Probably a 7.5.
Okay,
Raw.
not bad.
That's what they said on the on. It was so 7.5 by them. Okay,
So it's probably
That's
like an
an
8 then.
8.5.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
nice.
K-pop said the same thing. She don't have the urge for keys either. She does the weird no key thing, but that's totally fine.
This is the only first Supergirl I have to bleak,
That's
You
But
pretty
know,
cool,
that's,
man.
I know
you
that's
know
one
what I
that
was
you really
thinking of?
want.
and I really want this. If I'm gonna go for a banger, like what's
Biggie.
doing for X-Men 1, I want to do the same thing. I want to get this.
What was you gonna say? Who that?
No, I was gonna. Well, you don't have to blame Victory, but I was gonna say that Neil. I don't know if he has the Neil Adams Superman with the kind of
Breaking the
elongated
Chains?
leg.
Yes, I have that book.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
I actually bought that with Alan. I got it for $25. I got the
Oh,
mat.
okay. I was
Hey,
like,
you got
man, he
some
didn't
Buy
get
it
it.
from Alan. Alan was with me when I bought it, though.
Yeah,
I bought it off of Jason and I got the mat discount on it. So
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Bleeker likes that book you got. He thinks it's good. I don't know
I'm
if
trying to
Oh.
think of a book.
I have the first solo crypto book, Bleeker, but not the first crypto.
Oh, I know a good one. Like you can get the second appearance of crypto. How about that?
yeah. That's a cheaper book.
Yeah, because a lot of second appearances are really cheap. No matter if it's Marvel or DC.
Yeah, DC especially though.
Yeah.
I mean, I paid $60 for my Adventure 300, which because the pages are loose, would
I'm just trying to
they're
think
not.
of what
It's
Adventure
not.
300 is.
That's the one where it's the one where Mon-El joins, but it's got Superboy in the middle, and then the six members on the side. It's got Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy, Lightning Lad, Mon-El, Triplicate Girl, Phantom.
Oh, it's like paneled.
It looks like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah. I know the book. Okay.
Yeah.
When I start getting too many back issues, I start thinking I need to liquidate and get a big book. So I just kind of,
that's where I'm sort of at. I'm like I mean, I have a lot of runs that are filled with the lower books, and I do have to get the
Get a Hansi.
Hansi. If I'm going for anything at your place right now, it'd be Slave Girl.
Slave Girl.
Actually, yeah, right there.
I love those Slave Girl books.
I forgot where it was, but somebody had one recently.
Slave Girl.
Yeah, let me.
Right
Oh,
behind
it's got glare on it. Yeah.
One sec here. Can you see them? One sec here.
Yeah,
I'll try to do it where you don't.
Oh, there we go. Slave
Alright.
Girl.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Can you see them well?
Not bad. Yeah. Oh, I see her.
But
Yeah.
realistically, Alan has that 252 that I would like to get my hands on. But
Yeah, Alan's got about every big key we want to get our hands on somehow.
I have
Yeah.
a 252. I have a 252.
Yeah, that-
Yeah, my 252 is restored. See, that's how I get the big books. I just buy
and
it
again,
restored.
that's not that doesn't bother me. I'll do it your method. Like I'm low grade is better than no grade.
I buy
Now-
low grade. I buy restored. I do whatever I can.
Why
to
don't
get
you
the book.
just sell me your X-Men 1 that's a 0.5 complete, Alan? Why don't you just do that?
Yes. I think it would be like 2,000-3,000, isn't it?
You think it's worth 2,000 or 3,000? I'm not mad at that price. It's complete, right?
Yeah, it's
Detached?
complete, but it's beat to death.
That's all right.
That's
That's
the type
kinda
of
what it
books
looks
Biggie
like.
likes. That's what he likes. He likes those type of books.
Yeah, as long as it's complete, I'm happy. I'll give you 2,700 for it.
Oh, ooh, he's making his
Ooh.
he's making his wheels turn. He's making his wheels turn.
I think I paid like 1,800 for it.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll give you 1850.
But no, I don't want to sell it. It's a book.
Oh.
Like I'm not a
Nah,
big seller of my comics. I don't really.
You could take my money and get you like a real copy.
Yeah, real copy.
And
That's-
I
that's-
do
that's why he
feel
paused.
like I'm at the point where I'm starting to look at these bigger books because this is at the point where I'm at for the certain runs that I want.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've got an entire action run from 328 up. Everything before that, half of them are like $20 to $50 books.
So
minimum.
Matt, to me, like you should make it like just do what Biggie did. Biggie said, "I want to get Hulk 181,"
Yeah,
and
and
then he did it. And
Yeah.
then you should do the same with Action 252.
It's not impossible, man. We would help you, bro. Everybody helped
Yeah.
me, so we would help you. You know, like that's just how we do. Who dat told me a long time ago.
Listen, I
What-
could make a phone call right now, or not a phone call. Like I could go online and buy a copy with but I don't want to be spending 8-9
No,
months.
listen, that's what I was about to tell you. So the whole key to it is you take
We
books
know
that
people.
you take the books you own
Mm.
and you sell them, and then you use money out of your collection to get you another book. That way, there's no guilt. You're guilt free. You don't like that idea.
It's easier to replace the smaller books Then
Yeah,
that one
exactly.
big book.
Okay.
One big
And you
book,
dollar
yeah.
bin dive anyways, Matt. You'll
Yes.
those little
Yeah,
books
you
can
make good
sell them.
dollar bin books. I'm not going to
No,
coach you
no.
into
So
it, but
my
you
point
make
is,
good.
if you ever watch Matt buy books, he buys like a big stack of books that he's paying like $1 each for, but they're each like $5 to $10. Like you could
Right.
resell them for $5 to $10. If he just did
Yeah,
that a
yeah.
few times, then he has the money for a big book.
See, I made
Yeah.
my mind up a long time ago. Even if I don't like the book, if it's $100 book, I'll just buy it for $5 and sell it. You know, like you got to get that frame of mind at some point. You don't like it?
It's okay.
Oh well, the thing you just said, Big, is actually different from. It's a little different as well because you just that other part. I don't think he heard the whole thing. It's like you going you dollar. You know, you're digging for books. Say it's not a book that you're looking for your collection, but you're like, oh man, I know that book. That book's like $50.
Exactly.
It's $1. So you buy that book for $1, sell it for if
And
you want to
flip
sell
it.
it quick, $45, and use that money towards your big book. That's how you
Yeah,
get
that's my point, Matt. You're
and then
good
you
at
have no
finding
stress
stuff.
because it's not books that you want in your collection.
Or you could just keep doing what you're doing. We love you either way, Matt. No big deal.
Bleeker said stop stressing them out. I think we
Yeah.
we're stressing them out.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I
have you
have
ever
a
seen-
okay. I have
If
a
I ever win the
situation.
lottery, Matt, I'm totally buying you an Action 252.
No, that's cool. But I have a situation where it makes it hard to think about big books like that. So
Oh, we all got situations. Have you seen the Cerebus where they got the made up Wolverine character? This ain't it, but this is like the made up Venom. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
No.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. You guys suck.
He's watching SmackDown. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
I'm
Yeah,
not even
he-
watching. I'm watching our stream.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, D.
Wow, you're being very
Okay, here we go. This
No, it's
this,
just-
this book.
The monitor's here, and the camera's here. So I'm looking towards the monitor.
It's called Wolver Roach.
Wolverine.
Oh, you gotta. Hey, Matt, if you could find one of those, you'd be able to buy 5 Super Action 252s.
Oh, really? Is that valuable?
No, it's not.
There's 2. It's Cerebus 54 and 55. These are cool books, man.
Okay.
So I
only have
never
like
could
a few Cerebus books actually.
I never could find that, but I did find the Spider Wars.
Nice.
That's fun. And I was selling some Cuberts on Band of Bros, but I kept the one I liked the most. I like the cross-dressing grenade thrower.
That sounds like
really
it should
weird.
be an alt rock band. It's cross-dressing grenade thrower. Everybody,
Yeah, we could all say why we're poor and shit, but at the end of the day, it's like it's like what Stepa said: collect what you want, collect what you like. I just haven't asked you since I've known you for a long time. You can ask me.
And to be honest, part of my problem is my OCD won't allow me to sell books. It hurts to physically.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man.
Remember how long it took me, D, to get a PayPal and sell some books?
It took me a long time. It took years.
But Matt, you actually bought a few big.
I also have to fight the urge. I tend to want to spread. See, part of the problems too is I like to spread the love of comics. I donate my dupes most of the time. I donate them to kids. I donate them to. I don't think about. I don't. It doesn't even cross my mind to sell them and make money. It just
what you should do, Matt.
But it's not that it's making money. It's you're using it for your collect. I don't even consider it when I sell stuff. I don't consider it as I'm making money.
So Matt,
I'm having money to go to another book.
I don't know if this would work. And you're the government guy. When I was way back when, I ran an art website. It was like a famous art website back in the day. But one of the things that would happen is people would buy really expensive paintings, okay?
Yeah.
And then what they would do is then donate that painting. Okay? They would get it appraised before they donated it, The appraisal would say, so let's say they've spent $100,000 on a painting. Okay, they would get an appraisal that said it's worth $1 million.
Uh-oh.
We lost Alan. He,
The government didn't want him to hear this.
He was
Yeah.
so deep in thought too, man. That was funny.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
no,
No, it
Oh,
stopped
my
right
goodness.
at the $1 million.
I thought you just, you know how my
appraisal
internet
at a
went
million.
out on your show? I thought yours went
So
out.
my internet went out. So what happened was they would get an appraisal that said it's worth $1 million. Okay, and then they would basically donate it, and then get a tax credit of $1 million.
Oh, now you're talking.
So basically, you know, they would make money by donating art.
Except
It's a
the
big
fact that
scam.
they've changed the laws, so now you max out at $300 per item.
So what you do, Matt, is buy a bunch of dollar bin books. You say, oh, they're worth like $300, and then you donate them, and then you know get some donation certificate, and then you know write that off your taxes. You're paying crazy taxes,
As
and
long
then
as
you use that money to buy your.
Yeah, buy your next key.
Or you could do like a charity for AIDS or cancer or something, and say you donated that money and get that back.
you can't just say. First of all, my
You
wife
have to.
works for my wife works for the Canadian Revenue Agency, and if there's even the smallest bit of impropriety, she could be facing jail time. So I would not
See you
do
in
anything
prison.
like that.
Collective saying, "See you in prison, Alan."
Secondly, it's more work than it would be money that I get back. I would only get 15% of $300 back.
He just don't want the shit bad enough, guys. Let's get off Matt's ass.
It's
He don't
not
fucking.
that. I see where you're coming, Alan, and I
I'm just
do.
trying to like come up with
I know.
schemes, like
And
get
I'm
rich quick
and I'm
schemes.
telling
And-
you,
You gotta use the loopholes.
Alan,
Rich people use the
you
loopholes.
have
Use the
you
loopholes.
have the corporate side of things where they can get the $1 million.
Mhm.
I have the personal income. I don't have a company that I can write off.
I write off everything.
Yeah.
I write off everything. I still
Don't
pay.
go
a
bragging
fortune in
about that.
taxes.
Somebody's gonna turn you in. Careful, Alan.
No. I still pay a fortune
No.
in taxes. I pay more
No.
taxes
Trust
than
me,
most
he
people
does
make.
everything. I'm sure he's doing everything by the book because in Canada they'll nail you.
Okay.
In America, they'll nail you fast, but Canada they'll really.
Shit.
Dude, I want to go to
Hey,
Canada
look,
now.
In America, if they can't get you, they're getting you for tax evasion. They can't get you at anything. They
Here's
get
our
you with that ex Al Capone.
Here's our last topic before we go, okay? Because I'm hungry. I got some Chinese food. All right, so I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna explain this to you guys before we get out of
Okay.
here. This is the Comic Collector Club. Kirby Crackle, Kirby Crackle. All right, listen. I'm gonna ask you guys. I think D. I already know what D might say, but so just theoretically, we have 10 books. At least one of them have to be a cheap book that you would say, I would want to keep this book for sentimental reasons. Do you guys have any, like, of course you want your Grails that you love so much. Do you guys have an example of a sentimental book that you would have in your top 10 oh shit bag or something?
Oh yes, it's easy.
Okay. So for me, like a cheap book that means a lot to me, I'm a bad person to ask this because I always like expensive books, but it's not a cheap book, so I'm not a good example of this. But does anybody else have one? You got one, D?
Yeah. Which one were you going to say that I have?
Of course, it's your Omega Red.
Yeah. So this is my X-Men 4. This is the last ever Christmas present I got from my mom. So
Yes.
I will sell my X-Men 1 before I got rid of this.
That's cool. I like that story, and it's really neat. And I believe that D would keep that book over like a $5,000 book.
10,000, but who's counting?
Right. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, go somewhere else first. I'm gonna
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, go somewhere else. Go to New Orleans.
You got any ideas who that? I think he's muted. We'll go to Alan. We'll go back to who that. You got any ideas?
So my Howard the Duck #1.
Howard the Duck #1.
That's the book that got me started collecting.
Oh, that's so neat.
Yeah, that's my go-to book.
Got it.
So I would keep
Okay.
that.
I like that. That's a good answer.
It's like a
All right.
$5 book.
Yeah,
This
it's not-
book right here. This is
Oh,
a
really?
$2 book. This is DC Comics Presents 59, Superman, the Legion of Substitute Heroes. It is just so ridiculously hilarious that anytime I feel bad about anything, I pull it out and read it.
Wow.
It just
Yeah.
makes me laugh. It doesn't matter that I've read it 100 times.
You should
the
pick that
jokes-
for book club.
What?
You
The
should pick
jokes
that for
just
book club.
make me laugh so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you fuckers harassing him about buying bigger books. He's probably gonna have to read that thing now tonight, you assholes.
He's all stressed now. He has to read that book.
That's a cool one. All right, so mine, it's gonna be a big key. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But I love this book and I'll never replace it. It was my first banger. And it looks like it got chewed by a dog. Now I could replace this with my my X-Men 14, my first Sentinel. I got for $20. I spent $130 on ASM Annual 1, and it just means a lot to me.
I mean, that's a
For
great
just-
book.
Yeah, it's not the most expensive book I got, but it feels like an important one to me. It kind of got me. And then the Superman 23, but that's like a $2,000 book or something at this point. So I can't.
Believe it
do
or
that.
not, that annual is one of the first big books that I bought
Mhm.
off Heritage.
nice.
Yeah, this was like whenever I was like masterminding, I'm like, I'm gonna get one big book that's worth more than $100. This was it. I was like, I gotta have this book. So it's still only worth like $200. But you got anything for us, Suit Up? My stupid computer work.
I think like one book that's not expensive that you'll keep. You said?
Yeah, like a
sentimental,
like
Sentimental like a book.
$1,000 book, but
No, this is. I'm just gonna say this book. It's not even. I don't even know if it's worth $1. My dad found this book maybe a few years ago. Found this book at the house. It's obviously mine. I don't remember buying it. But this is I would say it's sentimental because my dad found it, so no, it wasn't my brother's. But there you go. Little
That's a
foil.
cool book.
Oh wow.
Little foil. You can't really see it. It's like that's Mephisto, I think, back then.
That's a neat one. That's
No, I think that I can't really tell who that is back there with the foil. Oh god.
I think it's
Yeah,
Mephisto,
I
but I don't
always
know.
thought those ones were interesting because they're very texture wise they look amazing, but they're almost impossible to figure out what's on the cover.
Yeah, I can't. I'm looking very. I think the only character I can tell is Scarlet Witch, which is right here. That's like the only character I can tell. You can see her cape
Yeah,
and
it's
her
hard to
hair
see.
and the look.
But it looks cool.
But looking at that, that's probably. I have like he found it at the house. I got some other ones he found as well, but I was like, oh, I
always
haven't
thought they
gotten
should
rid of it.
two-tone those.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it rid of. Yeah, that's Scarlet Witch on the cover because look at the page.
Oh, okay.
But
That's really cool.
but yeah, but
Nice.
we found it, so it's something I'm just keeping because I could have threw it out. It's not worth anything. Yeah, it is Mephisto. There you go. That's Mephisto right there.
Oh, okay.
So
Who that? Do you have the gold and the silver and the bronze one?
I have the silver somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Where I have
Why don't you
bronze
care
when
for
find it.
FF48, Callie? What's your problem with that book? Go figure.
He's kind of.
He didn't say he doesn't care for it. He says don't care. And
Oh.
then FF48. Yeah.
Oh, he said FF48 first. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care how much that's worth either. I love that book. I think it's a great one. It's just too expensive for me to count for like sentimental. I shouldn't count the Sinister Six either, but I suck at this game. Anyways,
It's your game.
my game sucks. Yeah. So the next Collector Club, we will be adding a name to the Collector Club book.
We're leaning towards sidekicks. Do you guys have any options before we get out of here? I can't think of a good topic.
How about to make it fair, female sidekicks?
Yeah.
And then I can't use my Detective 38.
Yeah, no, that makes it real fair. I like that.
There you go.
I'm gonna jump out the window.
Jump out of the window.
female sidekicks. Here comes Batgirl
Female.
Oh, here we go. I
and
got it.
Batwoman and Batwoman.
Well, teams kind of suck, but I got it. I know. How about obscure
Girl.
teams? How about teams that didn't have a long run?
I have a lot of those from the Golden Age.
I have a lot of those too.
Okay, so we can all play
Define long run. The reason, and I say that because
under 50 issues.
under 50 issues, okay, because like for example, that adds the Invaders.
Yeah,
Okay.
They had 41 books, for example, or
It adds a lot of shit. Yeah, the winners.
there's a whole bunch of
Um,
characters that kind of.
I would have to judge.
Mhm. No, that's
I'm
why
okay
I
with
say if you say 50 issues, then we'll make sure it's 50 issues. If you say 20, I mean, like there's lots of everything above 6. There's lots.
We're just spitballing.
Say 62, but in their volume 1, and I can use.
I tell you what would make this game hard. We could say like prototype.
Prototypes are interesting.
I mean, we are some badass collectors, but prototypes would be tough.
Prototypes. Not many people have that many prototypes in their collections. I have.
I could maybe get 2 rounds. I'm guessing.
I'd have to really dig, and I could.
Yeah, I'm
get
not
rounds
sure I
as
have
well.
prototypes.
I got it.
I'm not even sure how you would define prototype here.
I got it.
Well, like a lot of the monster books have prototypes, Matt. Like
Bad-
the Marvel monster books.
Like one and done characters. What do you think of that?
One and done.
Like,
Like
done.
Uncle Ben
First
is a
appearance
one
in
and done
Death?
character.
It's like they did a first appearance and you never heard from them again.
Yeah.
It would be obscure characters, obscure first appearances. That's it. That's
But
what we're doing.
that's really hard, actually.
I don't give a
You
shit.
try to
It's
go
gotta be
find
hard.
those. in the collection.
We don't play fucking easy games over here. We're the collector club. We play hard games.
Well, that's something we'd have to prepare for. I'd have to.
Well, we're glad to
technically
prepare.
we'd
I'm
have
giving you
to
2
move.
weeks. Yeah, I could think of 30 of them. I mean, there's a million Deadpool ones. There's a million X-Men ones, X Factor. Shit, we could do this all day. It's not that hard.
One shot characters, eh?
Yeah, just
One-shot
obscure
characters.
first appearances. I could do it all day. I'm down. Y'all down? Come on, play a game.
Probably fine, 10.
These ain't gonna be
I don't
expensive
know.
books. These are cheap
No.
books.
Okay. Oh,
Nobody
no.
wants to play.
I can't think of any. I can't.
You
I
guys
have
want
one
to
in
do
mind. I have Animanta, Automata.
Can we use
dude, you probably
Can
got
we
one page.
use, for example, first appearance of guy wearing blue suit on the subway?
Hey,
Oh, so
Panther Pool,
Vanisher is somebody
Panther
was
Pool,
saying.
Kill Puddle, Major X.
What's the guy's name that was in he was in the movie with Ant-Man, played by Bill Murray.
Oh,
Chroma something,
something Hulk. Yeah,
It's a Hulk book. It's a Hulk book.
I had that book, but that was like a hot book for a while before that movie came out.
yeah, that might be
I
too
was gonna
tough.
say, wouldn't he
He's
be
one and done kind of character.
I got a X Factor 7 or something that has 5 first appearances that you never see again. So there's a bunch of books, but you just gotta know what you're doing.
Dude,
I still
all you
think
have
we
to
should
do,
do
Alan,
Golden Age Good Girl art with bondage.
You always say that. Damn it, good girl art.
all you have to do, Alan, for one shot characters is go through the Legion and pick all the ones that were rejected.
Yeah.
And Golden
I
Boy.
don't collect Legion.
All right. Well, we're gonna make it tough. It's gonna be obscure characters. That's it. Obscure characters. It don't have to be first appearance. I'll make it a little easier.
So, what's the maximum number of issues someone can be in to be obscure?
Would Arm Fall Off Boy be considered an obscure character?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
He was a
40 to
one-shot
50, D.
character.
40 to 50.
a one shot character until they used him after the movie came out, they used him in a Jimmy Olsen book because they just
The more obscure and notable, the bigger the pop you'll get out of it.
they
So,
made it. They made it as a running. What they did was this: it's arm fall off boy with his mom, leg fall off girl with his dad, head fall off boy.
right.
Oh man.
Then you could use prototypes because they don't get used a lot. You could use
Well, prototypes are usually one shots.
yeah, like I could use my Phantom Stranger 13, the prototype Swamp Thing. I could use I don't know. There's a lot. There's Bizarro prototypes that don't get used a lot. So
Actually, I have a character right in front of me that's a one-shot character. This one.
Captain Universe, it's perfect.
This is a one-shot character.
Yeah.
Oh, the
who
girl?
is it?
The Black Widow.
Black Widow.
Yeah, there you go.
She's a one-shot. She dies in this book.
Yeah, how many
Spoiler.
freaking? I mean, we could just use image books. We could use Dynamite. All right, this is
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
be-
there's like a whole bunch of obscure characters. If you go Malibu and a whole bunch of these other crazy titles.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys coming. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Kirby Crackle, oi, oi, oi. This has been the Comic Collector Club. Meeting adjourned. Thank you so much. See y'all soon. Comic Collector Club out.
Find me in the club, comic collect the bub. I got the comic keys. Come on, let's hook her up.